Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. Today is going to be a really fun video. We are talking all about hair in my eye, non-toxic and clean beauty dupes for those products you're obsessed with. Now, I have found a nice range of products, so we're really going to be hitting a bunch of different categories today. But in this series, which I'm calling This to That, we are going to be exploring a bunch of alternatives and dupes for those products that you love. So if you have anything that you want me to find you a dupe for, let me know down below. Like this video if you're excited for this series and subscribe, and let's jump right in. Okay, now I am pumped. I am jazzed because this is a great range of products. I have a foundation, which I'm so excited about, eyeshadows, brow product, and lip product. I'm gonna start first with the lip product today. So I found an incredible alternative and dupe for the Fresh Sugar Lip Scrub. Now, this is more hydrated than the Fresh Sugar Lip Scrub. So that in and of itself is just like, sign me up, heck yes, so excited. This is by the brand French Girl Organics, and this is their Rose Lip Polish. Oh my god. The smell is freaking bomb, you guys. Honestly, it's so freaking good. It has that beautiful, luxurious rose smell. It doesn't smell fake or almost like... Remember toys when you were younger that almost had that weird fake rose smell? It doesn't have that. It smells beautiful. Now, this is actually a bigger container and has more product, almost double the product than the Fresh Sugar Lip Scrub, and this is also cheaper. So the Fresh Sugar Lip Scrub, I believe, is $26. This is $18. It is so good. You can find it on Amazon, and I'll link everything down below, but you can find it around, and it is really, really good, and this brand is really cool. So definitely check it out. I would love to know if you've actually tried anything else from this brand. I would love to know, because I feel like this isn't something that maybe a lot of people talk about here or even in kind of the beauty world right now. It's kind of more about those really like cult trend brands, and this is not necessarily one I've seen talked about a lot, but it's really awesome and I really like it. Now, if you want something, you know, a recipe of one that you can make at home yourself, I have one. I'm going to be putting it on the cleanbeautycode.com on the post that goes along with this video, so you can check that out there. My recipe for kind of a homemade lip scrub. But I love a lip scrub I can bring with me when I travel and isn't going to necessarily expire. That's that. Now let's go into brows next. I'm going to be talking about a dupe for the Glossier Boy Brow. I know. I'm very excited. This is by the brand Well People, and this is their brow gel. Now, this is better than Glossier's one, and let me tell you why. This has something that the Glossier one doesn't. So this has the same cute little applicator here, little teeny tiny guy, and it has that same wax kind of base to it. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge. Like, I'm wearing it on my brows right now, and let me just go like this so that you can kind of see. Nothing comes off, it stays put. It holds your brows in place, but it doesn't crack, crumble, look like you gelled them up or anything. It is incredible. It's very natural looking. The color range is incredible. The one thing that this does that the Glossier Boy Brow doesn't is it kind of builds your brows up in a very, very natural way. So if you have very minimal brow stuff, but you don't want something that's super aggressive and you don't want to paint them on, you can just use this and you'll look freaking bomb. Now, if you have thicker brows and you just want something to hold them in place, just use this. Your brows will look freaking bomb, because it isn't building them up too much, and it isn't building them not doing anything and just holding them in place. It does something to really give you a snatched brow look, but a natural looking snatched brow look, if that makes sense. It's really, really good. Again, incredible color range. If you are brunette or blonde and you kind of are used to products being a little bit more red in undertone, not really sure why that's a thing, because not everyone wants a red brow product. There are people who do, but let's make the blonde color blonde, then strawberry blonde, then whatever, auburn, true brunette, because I find that brow products can just come really, really red. This has beautiful undertones, and yeah, I'm a huge fan. Definitely check it out. Oh, and also price wise, it's $2 more than the Glossier. Glossier is $16. This one is $18. Okay, next, another Glossier product that I have an amazing alternative for. This isn't a true dupe just because the formulation of it is a little bit different. Just, you'll see. The formulation is different, but it is literally does the exact same thing. It's so good. This is by the brand Kosas, and this is their liquid eyeshadow. Their 10-second eyeshadow. It's so freaking good. Now the reason I'm saying it's an alternative and not a true dupe is because it is super liquidy, whereas the Glossier one is more of a whipped almost formula. But it does the exact same thing, lays down the same way, is perfect. So I'm gonna swatch the ones I have in front of me for you. So the color I just used is the gold color Supreme. This is the color Astronaut. And this is like a true silver. And the pigmentation on this one is bananas. Oh my God. And then the last one is a very taupey, champagne-y, beautiful color that would look gorgeous on anyone. This is the color Globe. This is by far my favorite one. This is the one I wear actually all the time. And I'm obsessed. So I just want you to see the pigmentation of them because it is actually bananas. So when you swipe this on your lid, it's very wet. So that's kind of why it's an alternative and not a true dupe. Blend it out, gorgeous. Literally finish, shimmer, everything exactly like the Glossier one. It is freaking bomb. They layer beautifully. You can do a really sheer one, and then if you're like, oh, a sheer layer, and then if you're like, oh, you know, I actually want more, you apply more, you blend it out. It looks amazing. It doesn't like crease, it doesn't anything. It's amazing. You also don't need to wear a primer with this. However, if you throw one on, it's great too. It honestly is an incredible product. The difference here is that this is obviously very liquidy, so you're not gonna be able to see, but it's very liquidy. So just make sure you don't hold it upside down like this. I don't know why you would, but I just feel like I need to say, don't hold it upside down like this, because the liquid, you know, it's liquid. It'll come out, but it's bomb. And the price difference here is definitely significant. So this is $28 and the Glossier one is, I believe, $18 or something like that, but really worth it. A little bit of this goes a long way. Like, you'll have this forever. This, you won't run out. It's so freaking good, and the color range is incredible. The neutrals are incredible, and the really like pop color ones are fire. They're so good. I don't know how they got the pigmentation the way it is, but it's amazing. I highly recommend. I'm a huge fan of these, and this is something where you just slap it on and you walk out the door and you look like you tried way harder than you did. I love it. I love things that are easy. All right, so last but not least, we are talking about a true dupe for the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. What? Girl, no, you're joking. You didn't find it. I did, and it's freaking fire. So let's talk about it. The Armani Luminous Silk Foundation is one that is like cult. Cult. People are obsessed with it. Celebrities are obsessed with it. It is the perfect formulation. It is hydrating, plumping, beautiful, sits beautiful on the skin, looks like skin, has a perfect finish of like natural, and it is buildable medium coverage. And this is exactly that. Like, side by side, you genuinely cannot tell a difference. And that to me, fire. All right, so we're talking about the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. This stuff is so freaking good. It's also $10 cheaper. So the Armani Luminous Silk, I believe, is $64, and this one is $54. Now this is the old packaging because they have, they just updated their packaging to be like white tops and more white instead of this kind of goldy greeny color. But so good. I'm obsessed with this. I've been testing this for so long, and honestly, it looks beautiful in pictures. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It is so good. It sits beautifully on the skin. It honestly, I mean, I'm obsessed with the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and this is just an incredible alternative and dupe for it. It will seamlessly replace your Armani Luminous Silk. The color range is beautiful. You honestly can't go wrong. It has a pump, which is really nice. I mean, love. Definitely check it out. And yeah, that's it for this week's This to That. I'm super excited. Again, like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And If you have any recommendations or products that you want me to find alternative and dupes for, let me know. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.